Alright, and we're back. And we are going to make another attempt at the Arena Direct. So this will be my fifth attempt, and just so that we're perfectly clear, this will be my fifth attempt total between the two separate events over 2 weekends. If we mouse over this, oh well, there we go. I have 2 draft tokens and 24 playing points, and apparently 5 jump tokens. But you'll notice that I don't have a box. So, even if I win one here, I would recommend you go back and watch draft number 4 if you haven't already, if you want to know what this event is like. I think it's a pretty good indicator of what a lot of people's event experience is going to be. I also have the O2 and out ones, but I think this one is pretty indicative. If you're watching this live, by the way, I have a 10-minute delay up. I went into detail at the start of the previous one why that's happening, but... Alright. Well, we have Nadu. We have Crabomination. And technically we have Emrakul if we can find the means to cast her, but that's asking an awful lot out of any deck. So Nadu and Crabomination are the two cards I am most acutely aware of having opened. Emrakul is a nice pipe dream for the most part, unless we are just swimming in Eldrazi Scions. And Amphibian Downpour is not a terrible card to pair with our Nadu. So, alright, let's see what our pool looks like. Well, our white looks deep, if not great. We have Static Prison, Expel, Glyph Elemental, Hexgold, Unicorn's playable, Thraben Charm's good, Wingit's good, Envoy's fine, Inspired Inventor, Buster the Departed can be really good, Proud Pack Rhino, Solstice Zealot, and the Voltstorm Angel. Alright, so in blue, our blue looks a little on the shallow side. We have Consigned to Memory, Aether Spike, Downpour. We have 2 Electrozoas, but I'm not sure that's where I want to be at. Visionary, the Tank, Demon Inferior, Depth Defiler is strong, Petrifying Meddler is fine. In black, we have a Marauder, a Dream Drinker, Insight, Apprentice is fine, 1 Breathe Your Last, 2 Commies. Nadir's Nightblade can be good. Grim Servant. We have some 2s worth tutoring for, just in black, so maybe. Scurrilous Sentry, Fetid Gargantua, and of course Crabomination. Our red is 2 Charge Bugs, a Gatekeeper, an Eruption. Rowling the Implicit Maze is not bad. Wow, our green is super shallow. We have, our green is amazing, but shallow as anything. Wumpus Aberrations, Horrific Assault, Colossal Dreadmask, Nyxborn Hydra. We have Chris, Forerunner, or Vanguard rather, and Cursed Wombat down here. And Mama Emrakul. Alright, so our black looks really strong compared to our other colors. Our white looks really good, that it has a whole bunch of removal, some utility cards. What do my lands do? We have Jeskai. Couldn't have had that last draft. That would have been terrible if we had that last draft. We have white, red, green, white, red, black. Yeah, I think we're almost definitely black here. If I pull out our black cards. Not that one because we don't have the tokens. I have to double check. If we actually wind up with the tokens, maybe. Menace Dude, Crabomination, check. Oh, good. We have 2 meltdowns. So the biggest problem with red is that we have no removal past Round the Implicit Maze, and the falter effect of the eruption, and this guy stealing their best creature, so we can attack. If we went into white, we have a more aggro start. We would still be able to consider the white-red. We have no black-green fixing for the handful of green cards we have that would actually be interesting. No? Okay. Yeah, going into white gives us a prison, spell, a bunch of aggro bodies. Yeah, I'm looking at Muster the Departed and thinking about the Nadir's Nightblade and how we could best use that. Unfortunately, we do have two of him. Fortunately, it doesn't feel like we really can take advantage of that. So we would get this one if we wanted. There's a world where I actually splash Scurry of Gremlins, given that we seem to be an aggro deck. We already have Bloodsoaked Insight. We have a white-red-black duel, or a white-red-black fetch, and we have a red-white fetch. So this is not entirely unreasonable. It's a little bit questionable. Many of my creatures are white. We break this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, possibly 7, 8. We don't want to lose that one, so that one would have been 9. And the rest are tokens, and not even white on top of that. This gives us a red source. These all give us red sources, so we have 1 red for the Scurry. Go down a swamp, slide this over. 4 more cuts. Yeah, I don't think we have quite enough tokens for the Nightblade, but we just need creatures for Marionette Master, so the tokens are fine for her. The problem is if we lose this Angel, we have to hit Scurry before we actually get to make more tokens. So that's a little bit rough. Don't have any way to reset it either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I kind of want to cut 1 card from down here. Wonder if it's the Wing It or the Eviscerator's Insight. It might be the Insight. We don't have any extra rewards for drawing cards, so the only way this thing... Like, it helps us get out of Flood a little bit by trading in one of our creatures for 2 new cards, especially if the creature is about to die to something anyway. Removal, chump blocking. Suddenly a good attack's a bad attack because of another card. How many ways do I have to modify my own stuff? We have the Glyph Elemental, Can get counters. This can bestow. That adapts. She can fabricate onto herself if need be. He can fabricate onto any creature. This puts a counter. Okay, so most of our stuff can actually have counters on it and therefore be a modified creature. And we have a few ways to modify our other creatures on top of that, so yeah, no, the Envoy is decent. I feel like 2 Zealots is a bit much. Like, he's fine, but not the best. And that we're a little over on our 3s. Don't actually have a ton of black permanents for this guy, so maybe not. Also, out of the... I guess the Marauder is the one I would most want to tutor for, followed by the Marionette Master, but... yeah, that's about it for him. Still want 1 card from down here, right? So yeah, if we lose that... 1 more card from up here... We have no artifacts past the token from Marionette Master, so we can almost never Crabomination for the emerge cost, so he's always going to be a 6-drop. That's true, we can make a 1/1 here also. Perfect. What is the worst card still in my deck? Might legit be the Zealot. 3 mana 2/3 is... like, he helps get things out of the way is the biggest thing. It could also be the Kami. Like, Kami's only going to be a 1/3 half the time for our deck, and it's not like we're going to get to 15 mana where we're going to be able to activate 2 Kamis in 1 turn and then 1 Kami on another turn. So the only way we're activating both of them is if I adapt this guy or put another 1/1 counter on him, because that's our only way of drawing extra cards. Our main deck. That being said, they do finish off opponents we get close to. So, maybe it's the Zealot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 17. Alright. Let's do this thing. Honestly, if I lose this one, I don't think I do another one. Opponent goes first. We have 2 lands, 2 drops, 3, and 1 of our bombs. Yeah. Might actually need to play this out as a land, but I don't want to yet. Our opponent has a 1/1. Okay. That's good. Yeah. Let's run this out. We run this out and make the 1/1, and then we can mentor onto either of them. Oh, that's an Ophiomancer, and that's a huge-ass problem for me. Because I don't really deal with their tokens. So I have to kill the Ophiomancer. But first things first. The 1/1. Okay. I will take your 1. Deal. Okay, what you gonna do? You attacked with your 1/1 death touch, so you got a thing. Mentor onto the 1/1. See how you feel about that. Okay. It could be a red off of, like, Rowlin the Implicit Maze, but... Ah. You 4 Death Touch? Nah, this is fine. Let them spend all 3 of their energy here. I can't let them spend all of their energy and then put the counter on the guy, because you don't get the energy or start spending it until the spell is resolving, and you can't interrupt the spell resolving, so... We do get to drain them for 1 here. Well, deal them 1. Yeah, if they're going to attack with their 1/1 Death Touch into me... Alright, well, that's a frog. Frog's bad. For me. Not for them. And yeah, now they're off attacking with their thing. Gee, what a surprise. Wondering if I want to attack with the Nyxborn at all. I don't think so. Like, I'm trying to think, if I put the counter on her, and we gave her indestructible, because she's the one most likely to get... Like, they're going to attempt to eat her first. They only have 1 card in their graveyard, so the frog can't fly yet. It can get 3 1/1 counters, but in and of itself, that's fine. 4 1/1 counters next turn. Making it a 5/6 if they really desperately wanted it to be. Okay. So run him out. So we can adapt him next turn to give him Menace. Okay. The problem is, so they put a swamp in their graveyard. Now another land. So now we're less likely to hit Galvanic Discharge, but it is making the cards in their hand more likely to get hit by the Crabomination, so... So Adapt only cares about 1/1 counter, so if I put the Wing It on him... Nice. Although now I can't adapt him. Opponent also thinks that one was nice. Yeah, I would like more flying creatures, please and thank you. I would like to eat Psychic Frog. Although that means we won't be casting Crabomination this turn, but... yeah, I'm not cracking the fetch because I would actually like to draw the 6th land for our Crabomination. Although maybe I should, just in case we hit our enchantment first. Alright. Now have a 3-turn air clock. Their frog is dead. Hey, they do have Rowlin' the Implicit Maze, and that kills my entire board. And deals 4 damage to them, but it kills my entire board, so... sucks to be me. Alright. Go get him, Crab. Last card in their hand, top card of their deck, and... I hit a removal spell for the thing. I hit their Psychic Frog. Flare of Malice would kill a Biomancer. How many cards do I have in my graveyard? 6. I can make Psychic Frog fly twice and draw 2 extra cards. Like, part of me thinks I just... sacrifice a creature or planeswalker with the greatest mana value, which would kill the 2/2. Yeah, I think I'm just supposed to kill a Biomancer here. Oh, wow, and they hit Imskir and Refurbisher. Ah, Refurbisher is going to take away my Pack Rhino, so I can't make my 5/5 indestructible against their Death Toucher. Oh, that kind of sucks. One, two, three, four, five. If I get rid of Refurbisher, they can't cast Imskir next turn without 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they would need to hit a land to get back Imskir. I do give them 4 life, but... the other option is to just take away their 1/1 now and start attacking them. Cancel. Hang on. Imskir is a 5/5, so he would trade with Crabomination. But he would also draw them some cards. Yeah. Alright. Let's get rid of the Death Toucher. They're not blocking this turn, they're taking 5, going to 3. And then Imskir will make them lose life. If they cast him. So this puts them within range. Well, Scurry won't give me quite enough things, will it? Alright, so they're not casting Imskir then, so he's just going away forever. Alright. Let's crack this. Get our red. So close. We need one of our Kammis. Like one of our remaining Kami. We've already used one, so... I mean, that's not terrible. Now I'll run out the land since... Charge Bug is bad for us. It makes their one guy a 4-1. Now they can start attacking and make more 3/3s. Yep. And that makes it a 5-1. Yes. Alright, so play Kami, drain them 2, they go to 1. I'm still at 19. They need to kill the Kami, where they just die. If I attack with both, they put the 5-1 on the 5-5, and the 2 3/3s on the 6-6. Now, I'd rather have them be scared that they have to do something than have me down all of my creatures and then them kill the Kami, and then I have to come up with another way to kill them. Okay? Yeah, that's fine. And do that again next turn and still be fine. Alright. Okay, we survived round 1. Thanks, Crabomination. Did good. Alright, round 2. Yeah, I'm just sitting there decompressing from having won round 1 already. So we're not starting off down a round. Yeah, but I'm not super thrilled. We have to play this out as a land. Any of my 2-drop creatures would be really good next turn. Any 2-drop creature. Nope, another 3. Although we can put the shield counter on him and then attack with him as a modified creature. Oh, they have Grist. That's neat.
Still hungry.
That case... Well, Grist is Death Touch anyway, but... Play the Envoy. So that way we can level up the Envoy and play the Pack Rhino in the same turn. Ah, okay. Well, we could have done those things. Oh, there's our red for Scurry later. Meantime, though... Counter here. Yeah, honestly, we're probably doing the same next turn in order to get our Scurry online. Yeah, okay. Ooh, or we could double spell here. First. I'll offer to trade my shield counter for their Grist. Have declined. Got our Vampire. Got the land. Kami. We're a mana away from Crabom... Oh my god! So they can only hit Crabomination or my... Okay. Sure. No, that's fair. So they hit my Scurry and my Crabomination. So they rip my hand apart and have 2 5/5s. No, that's fair. Okay, so this is our 1 loss. Because there's basically no coming back from that. They have to attack me for like 14 this turn if they want to. What am I going to do about it? Trade my Kami for my Crabomination? Which one is mine? Can we tell me which one came from me? Oh, okay. So this one is owned by me. This one is theirs. Okay. Because I don't want to exile mine. I want to exile theirs. But that still gives them 7 life. That's so freaking stupid. Oh, wait. Hang on. It's 2 white and 3. Oh, no, we have it. Okay. Kick it. This is theirs. It's mine. Alright, so we exiled theirs. Because I don't need them getting theirs back with any effects. And if mine dies, I want to be able to get mine back. Oh my god. The fact that they hit my Crabomination to get both of the cards functionally out of my hand. I'm gonna be salty about that one for a week now. Alright, there goes my Death Toucher. Here comes everybody. Oh no, right, they're not gonna attack with the crab. Oh, they did attack with the crab. So I get to trade my Dream Drinker and my shield token for the crab. It's fine to me. I only lose 4 life instead of 6. Yeah, this game is still incredibly unwinnable, like... They cast a crab and hit my crab, and... Oh my god. Okay, so I exiled theirs, but they have the white with the retrofitter, so they can basically tutor all of the lands out of their deck over time if they want to. Does it matter? If I block, they just get to get it back as a 3/3 immediately. This way they have to sacrifice it next turn. Oh, or another creature enters the battlefield under your control. So yeah, that would have just triggered Grist immediately. And we drew another land. Cool. So our opponent cast Crabomination first. If we had done that to them, I'm pretty sure we would have won the game. So that kind of sucks that we were behind on that. But yeah, we just lose now. Unsurprisingly, there is no way to come back from having your Crabomination Crabominated. And you have 2 cards in your hand. I don't even think there's a way to come back from that if you have 10 cards in your hand. Like, if you had infinite spells to work with. Yeah, I'm just taking 1, because it doesn't matter. They can sacrifice it to the white now anyway, and get a land and bring it back and flip Grist, so none of this really matters. Other than that, I'm not making it, you know, super easy for them. I guess I could have blocked it and saved myself a point of damage because they were going to do this anyway, but... Target artifact or enchantment. Okay.
Grow forth from the rot.
Yeah, really glad their Crabomination is not a thing they can make a token copy of here. That doesn't have Death Touch, so... If we pay the energy, they can't just triple block and trade for my guy, so they would have to chump to save Grist. Nah, fine. We will attack Grist, though. They're all tokens, so it's not like we're putting more fodder for Grist in the graveyard just yet. Yeah, that's what I figured was going to happen regardless, so... Oh, good. They drew a Static Prison to get rid of my guy. They have 3 energy, because they have 1 left over from stealing my enchantment into Chris. You can't see me nodding, like, yeah, this is how this format is, but I'm nodding because this is how this format is. Yeah, they should have milled first, but what am I going to complain about, because the white would have been stronger. Cool. Okay, so that's our 1 loss that we had to give. And we gave it to Crabomination, hitting our Crabomination. Yep, that's this format. That is already the Modern Horizons 3 format. But on top of that, that is 1,000,000% this format. Where everybody is trying to win boxes. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing another one of these after this. I think this is my last attempt. These are soul-crushing. I mean, look, our opening hand is fine. Gonna get off to a very good start. Opponent does go first, so if they also have an aggro start, we might not be able to pressure them as much as I would like to, but, you know. We can always expel their little guy and get in with our Hexgold Slith. Potentially. Or our Dream Drinker Vampire. Most likely the Hexgold Slith, that's the one I want to get through with early. For obvious reasons, but... Yeah, okay. Let's go get my 1 of red source now. Get the second white or the second black as needed. Okay. Play out the Slith. See what they do on their turn. Okay. Okay. We'll take that 3. Thank you. For 2. Decline. High creature. Yeah, I think I just have to be more mana efficient here. I want to get the vampire down, but I might need to play the vampire and exile a creature next turn. Like a cheap creature, depending on what they do here. Or they might just play Chris, and I might just lose, because Chris do be like that. They're going to scry X and draw a card. X is 3. Kill my 3-drop. 2 bottom, 1 top. Alright. Well, they are attacking me. Okay. shoot. I kind of want to grab the other swamp for insight and play out the vampire, but then I'm not holding up Repast. That's a little worrisome. Alright, I still think it's correct to do that, though. Let's go get our other swamp. Them for 3. Fine. We got up to a 4. Play out the vampire. Like, as a 4-3, they can very easily kill my guy here. Yep. So, kind of had to worry about that. If they hadn't killed my guy, I would have been able to Blood-Soaked Insight next turn, potentially for a lot. Alright, I'm almost definitely exiling that creature now. Because that comes back as a 4-4, and this way they just gain 2 life, and then I gain 2 life, and everybody gains 2 life. So yeah, let's exile that forever. I think I make the 1/1 just in case we hit our Scurry. So they are getting priority from the land being able to be sacrificed, not necessarily from anything else. Also, we don't have the we don't have a multicolored permanent in play for them to be threatening Null Elemental Blast. Like to crack your fetch. Oh, maybe they have Dismember? I didn't think of that, but they could have Dismember. That would hold priority for 1 colorless, where they might actually seriously be considering killing, like, my 2/1, while I don't have mana available to protect it with anything. I'm gonna be honest, if they time out with how high variance this event is and how expensive it is, I was going to say, I don't care. I will take every win. I don't care how... As long as I'm not actively cheating the game, I don't care. If they time out because real life got in the way and I get a box out of that, I'm down. I will take every single win I can get. As long as I get to the box. If I wasn't going to get to the box, I don't wish that on them, because I can only block flyers. Okay. So, if we don't have another swamp, though, we can adapt our Vampire and Blood-Soaked Insight in the same turn, even if we can get through. Which we really can't now anyway, so... Sure. I might be discarding Insight then, depending on what we draw here. Yeah, I think Thraben Charm's just a bit too good. Alright, so they don't currently have black mana. They could still have Dismember, like I was saying. But they would have to block with their Vampire, and then it's just a trade. I think I'm okay with that, yeah. I'm willing to just trade here. Get their vampire off the table, hold up revitalizing to protect the Scurrilous Knight. Okay, that's fine. We can kill that with Thraben Charm. They can only attack with it, so... My turn. Hang on. I guess technically what we're doing is attacking with our 3/4 first. Seeing what we draw. Yeah, okay. And yeah, while they can't protect it... Alright. We're finally going to sacrifice that. Now they play Aether Revolt into Chthonian Nightmare and attempt to kill my Scurrilous Sentry. Okay, they have no green mana at the moment. Oh god, they do have Chthonian Nightmare! Really? Are you kidding me? Can get back Dream Drinker or Ethereum Terramander here, in theory. So they can get back nothing? Okay. I should have held that land just in case. Okay, it's fine. Although I'm almost definitely playing a land here if I had gotten one. Alright. So we can hit Fanged Flames. We can hit Kozilek's Command, but that's terrible. Hitting their land isn't great. Fine, whatever. I was really hoping to hit Fang Flames and just kill the Witness here, but... Because then they would only have the Basilisk, or Basking Brood Scale. Their graveyard's not currently stacked enough for that, so... Well, now they've got a thing going. The Nightmare and the Witness and the land to move the counters off of the Witness onto their Brood Scale. Oh. Or off their Brood Scale onto their thing, sure. Okay. Yeah, this is getting real ugly. I needed to exile, like, their Witness, ideally, with the Fang Flames, or one of the creatures from their graveyard. Something here. Something besides what is currently happening to me. Okay. Okay. More land is not what I needed. Thanks, game. The offer. Yeah, okay. So they net lose 1. I'm dead in 2 turns in the air to the Therium Pteramander, because I couldn't exile that. Yeah, if I had hit their Ethereum Pteramander and got to adapt it, we might be okay, too. The fact that we hit the Slith that they mill... Oh, no, we hit the K command. Slith was off the top. Sure. Sure, it's Chris. Of course it's Chris. Why wouldn't it be Chris? Why wouldn't it be Chris? Now they can sack a token, get back their lifelink dude, put a counter on Chris. Everything is awful. They're at 8. I'm in no danger of killing them. Yep. Sure. A-okay with that. Out of all of the options they had here. I'm a mana short of being able to activate that, even if I play the land. I am almost dead next turn, too. Alright, let's see if we hit something good. I mean, yeah. Let's see if they block in a way where I finally have to use my Revitalizing Repast. Will. Do I just kill Chris here? Because if they get Chris back, they don't get to put the tokens on him. So I think I do just try and let this happen if they sack the token. And now we trade with Chris again. Or no, we don't trade. We get to keep our guy. Chris dies. We play the angel out. We get more energy. I don't think we can even go wide around them. Like, they can't get Chris... They can get Chris back to the hand if they do it right. If they move the counter off of the Witness. And then back on, and then readapt it and recast Chris, but... So yeah, maybe that wasn't even good enough. Alright, so they're adapting that to get a token. They're going to move the token... Although, maybe if we're really lucky, Auto-Tapper gets them at this point. Like I said, as long as I am not personally cheating, I don't care. I am A-okay beating them with whatever actually works, because these events are way too expensive, the boxes are too much. Okay, they brought back Chris that way, so they don't get the tokens. I wonder if they just moused over Chris because they were confused why they didn't get the tokens. Now, granted, they still have plenty of other stuff, and this is not like, oh, hey, we won the game because they did that, but... There's at least the opportunity to win the game now that they've done that. Yeah. Oh, they're just gonna make another 0-1. Okay. Although they do have the mana to readapt, so... Yeah, all of this is kind of perfunctory, like... How they do it could be more optimized, but they are doing it, so... It's probably going to be good enough to get me killed still. So there it's 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures. Two of them with Menace. I can give the whole board +1/+1. Alright. Let me make that. And ship. Out of the two of them, I think that's the worst one. Alright. See you survive this without losing your entire board here. I think they technically can survive, but... they're not careful, they're going to lose everything, so... Okay. Like I said, I don't care. They could have blocked with their other creatures. The fact that they messed up their math because there were too many things attacking them all at once. And the fact that I was going to lose some creatures too, so they were still in danger of actually dying there. I am A-okay if that's how I win. Normally, I want to play fun games of Magic where both players have a lot of back and forth and the games are really good. No, I just want to crush everybody. If they could all mull to 1, I'd be okay with that. I just want my box. And the bigger the prize is on the line, the more okay I am with my opponent just messing up and losing the game. You know, when it's a friendly game, it's like, no, opponent, don't do that. It's incorrect. Even, like, super low stakes. I don't mind, but... these are very expensive to enter, and the prize is something that I haven't bought because it's too expensive. So... or haven't bought as much as I want to because it's too expensive, so winning the box would be... it is the opponent, right? That's messed up. This isn't me being disconnected. Alright, game is still reacting to me. I believe that means it's them. Like, if I clicked on stuff and the screen went white, then that might be it. Like, that might be... well, at that point, it's definitely me, because that means the program is not responding, but, you know. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. I am A-okay if this opponent just accidentally concedes. Like, they started the match and then they had to leave. I mean, I'm going to keep this, and we're going to fetch our swamp on turn 1. But, yeah, if they don't actually show up and agree to this, like, if they clicked join and then had to leave for something and don't get back in time, as long as I actually get past the, you know, the no prize portion of the wins, because if they get a loss and I don't make prizes because of that, then it's kind of a waste for both of us. And I don't want them to get that loss if I'm not going to pick up the wins I need, so. But in the vacuum of I will take this win, I will 1,000,000% take this win. Haven't moused over anything that I've seen. Haven't taken any game actions. Yeah. No, if it just counts down and knocks them out, like I said, as long as I actually make it to the prizes, I don't care. Yep. These things are way too expensive and way too volatile. Like, I am not good enough to consistently win one of these things. So, if that's how I get my win, that's how I get my win. I don't... It's not my fault if the opponent has real-life concerns or their internet is terrible. I don't wish any ill upon them. I hope everything worked out for them. And like I said, if I lose here, I'm going to be very disappointed, not only because I lost, but also because I wasted their thing. I cannot keep this on the draw. This hand does nothing other than kill the opponent's one creature and maybe their enchantment. Yeah, you have to try again. Alright, I'm keeping this. I'm definitely keeping this. The question is, what am I putting back? I honestly think it's the Crabomination. We have 3 fetch lands in the deck that can shuffle it back in. And we need to find so much land right now. We only need to find 1 land to turn that thing on. And we might be curving out here, so. Lanes first. Not casting Static Net just yet. I wonder if that gave them a hint I have Static Net, honestly. Actually, no. We're going to run him out. We're going to suit him up with Glyph Elemental next turn if we can. And landfall, if nothing else, off the Blood-Soaked Insight. Oh, they are in Eldrazi colors and it's sealed, so I'm expecting some Eldrazi here. So if I attack, I can give it first strike. They can't really block here yet. To stop me from getting my counters, yeah. Alright. They can, like, they can block with their 2-3 because they can get him back later for a turn, but that means that he's not in play pinging me constantly, so. Now my guy's a 4-3, so I can just jam into them next turn if I need him to. And that's assuming that I don't hit a land. Yeah. Like I said, I will take it. I'll take anything. If I can win here. Double Gatekeeper. I'm really curious if they actually block here. I don't think that they do. And we are racing, so yeah, I think I just take their guy away from them. This proliferates, right? Is one of the options. Oh no. Proliferate. I'm thinking of the Rhino. Rhino proliferates is one of the options, because I would love to be able to get a fresh energy. Okay. Fine with that. Even if they kill my dude, I still have a 3/3 underneath him, so... That's a scary card. That's a lot of chump blockers. Really wish I had another land. God. So bad. Alright. Run out the other body first. Because I might need to be able to attack into an Eldrazi. Okay. Really don't mind seeing that. Finally found a 4th land. Alright, dealing 14 to me is going to be rough. They have 5 points of damage on board. They need to find 9 more. That ain't it. So, dead on board. Yeah, I almost played the Apprentice beforehand. Okay, so... This attempt only cost me 3,000 gems now. Keep going. Every opponent that we play is going to get harder and harder in theory because every single one of them has gotten to this point. And that's a mulligan that I have to take. At least we're on the draw. Mulligans hurt less on the draw. I tell myself to cope. Going to 5 seems suicidal, but this is not the 6 that I want. Can I draw one of my 2-drop creatures? Any of them. Landfall Guy, Unicorn, any of them. No? Okay, cool. Well, on the bright side, I get to kill 6 before he gets any value, so that's nice. Well, unless I can also kill their witness. Yeah, witness is too much. It's both in my way and a way to get 6 back, so... And if I wait, I have to kill 6 instead. So... I think we just keep them off the witness for a while, or make them kill my enchantment, which is then Thraben Charm down. Ah, Witch Enchanter. Alright, well... Really can't do much more about it than that, so... Alright, they're not blocking, because they'd have to double block. Maybe we can insight for enough. Assuming that they can't just kill my angel here, which they might be able to. I haven't presented them with a good target yet. Or they didn't have better things to do with their mana at the time and develop out their board. Yeah. Yeah, no, that tracks. And it's only 2 to adapt. I always forget that Witness is 2 to adapt, because it's 3 to cast. Yep, so now I take a ton of damage. And yeah, it looks like we're just going to get back our gems at this rate. Oh. That's frustrating. Yeah, what are we going to do here? We're going to take 4 from the Witness if they don't move the kite over. Because killing the Witness just means that any land they have buys back the Witness, buys back anything else that goes to their graveyard. Like the land in order to buy back the Witness. This is so bad. Yep, okay. Well, we did our best. This is the best I have done in this event so far, because one of our opponents had to leave. Their planet needed them. Like, that's almost exactly where we're at here as far as how I even won a game. So, or how I even won a percentage of my gems back. So, unfortunate, but... Oh, sure. Am I actually dead this turn? 7, 8, 9 down to 1? Yay, between the two of us, we're at 20. So 3, 4, 5, 6, I can't even cast this. So yeah, that's the Arena Direct event. These past 2 drafts are the best I've done so far in the format. One of them got to 4 wins, and got to 3 wins or whatever. Whatever the highest you can get without getting anything back. 3 wins. One of them got to 3 wins. One of them got to 4 wins. I have spent 8,000 gems, and I have nothing to show for it, other than the cards that I opened. Alright, so that will do it for me. I think this is pretty indicative of most people's experience with the Arena Direct event. I guess technically my other ones where I went like 0-2 after spending hours agonizing over the deck build are the most indicative of how I think most people's experiences are going to be with this. But after that, I think this is pretty indicative of my skill level. How this event would normally go for me is a bunch of losses and a few almost but not quites. So, yeah, that'll do it for me. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.